Hey guys, it's Odd996, and welcome to the 82nd video in the Spanish Campaign Chronicles. I know that, like, a while ago, don't really remember, but, it was like, maybe 2 weeks ago or whatever, I, went on my school retreats, and I wasn't making videos during that time, of course. And this last weekend, there were performing arts retreats, and I went on that, so that's why there haven't really been very many videos lately, but I'm glad to finally show you guys the battle that you've been waiting for. I've been just wasting recording, talking, but I had to cut out, well, I didn't have to, but I cut out the beginning part of the battle just because it was really boring. Basically, some of Hanover's forces are still there, but Hanover, the reinforcing army, popped up behind me. Not right behind, they had a pretty long march, and Westphalia was directly in front of me, so basically, one regiment of Hanover's cavalry charged into a square formation line infantry. Basically, everyone in that regiment was killed. Few losses to me. They still have one regiment of line infantry and one regiment of whatever cavalry that was that they had sitting in the back there. And that's really all you missed. I was originally deployed in a straight line with defenses. Those little like, you know, those, don't know what they're called, but you can see them there. And sorry if I'm kind of out of it for this video. I haven't played Empire Total War in quite a while, and there's other reasons, but I decided that I would actually minimize my own losses if I came out of that straight formation and started to envelop them, and coming out of my cover would actually allow me to get greater focus fire, so I decided to leave cover, which in most places I think it paid off in this battle. But they have a huge troop movement, which is pretty unorganized here, moving towards my center right area, I guess. And my militia are on my far left, as you guys can see, and they're starting to shoot their cavalry, but I'm kind of worried if their cavalry melee charges me because, well, that's the only charge they can do, but because my infantry, my militia here can't form up into squares. It's just not possible for them. They don't know how, I guess. So, they're not going to be as able to defend themselves as another unit would. They're particularly susceptible to this. But anyway, I'm moving up the line infantry, and we're actually doing an okay job holding them off in melee. As you guys can see on the left, well, sort of, the screen's not really covering it. So I'm also being charged on the right side, so those guys will square up also. And we've got a little bit of a troop rank problem thing, so we fix it there. Everyone's all in one line now, and their cavalry has routed, so my militia now are free again to continue enveloping, so they swing around here. And don't know if you guys watch it. Well, I mention it so many times, but Joseph E. Stalin's Spanish Let's Play, his Let's Play of Spain, and I just watched that battle he had against the AI. The AI was playing as France in Alsace-Lorraine, defending their last European continental territory. Side note, my great-grandfather is from Alsace-Lorraine. But anyway, he was fighting the AI, and I have to say, the AI was not as stupid as I thought it would be. Of course, it was still more stupid than basically any player I've ever found online, but it impressed me, I have to say. Well, not like, I shouldn't say impressed. It exceeded expectations, but in the first place, I'm still not impressed with it. I don't really know why it's called artificial intelligence. It's artificial, but I don't really know if it's intelligence or not. So we're continuing to sort of fold in on them. But you have to be kind of careful, because I don't want to, you maybe saw on the right, it doesn't matter so much, but there's a sharp angle there in my lines, so I don't really like that, because they can fire at each other then, if a unit runs in between, and I'll be shooting my own men as they try to shoot the stuff that's in between them. And just kind of a waste of men to have them all stacked up like that facing each other, so I don't really recommend having that sharp of angles in your line. Little angles, those are good, but ones where you can actually hurt yourself are not. And here their line infantry has actually started shooting at me, so 2 of my regiments will turn around, and actually 3, and we're going to return fire with those 3 regiments, and hopefully we will kill the enemy. Well, I'm pretty sure we will. I'd be surprised if we didn't. And my pikemen are sitting back there, sort of as a reserve. It's not really, it wouldn't be efficient for me to commit them now unless I attack that line infantry unit, and we'd still lose a lot of men. So I'm just gonna save them in case I come up against some cavalry in a battle after this somewhere, like against Hanover maybe or something. Those men will live and fight on in that war. And one thing that just bothers me about Empire Total War is, you see that little green thing the green things I put all over the map when I press the space bar down? In Medieval 2 Total War, you could be paused and ordering your units and have the space bar down, and it wasn't green back then, but you wouldn't have to press play for the green things to re-update. You could just move them, and then the things would move in pause. So to get an idea of where the green things are, I have to press play or play in slow motion, because they won't update when they're in pause. That's kind of annoying, but not that big the concern, I guess. And we're moving up again. And this, although it's not really important, I've won the battle by now. But this is actually one of the hardest parts here, keeping my line organized when we're moving up like this. But slow motion is helping me out. And never mind, we'll just go to play. But see here, I accidentally had my men somehow go into a really thin formation. We're gonna fix that. They'll go back to where they're supposed to be, and these regiments will go on the right to protect against their men, who have actually advanced pretty far. And I guess I accidentally... Did they die? I don't know. I either pulled up those units that were shooting at their line infantry, or they died. I don't really know. I don't remember if I had a full stack of units in the beginning, or if I was missing a few. I don't know. Anyway. I'd be kind of surprised if they all died from from musket fire, because that usually doesn't happen unless you're fighting skirmishers or something.